What up, y'all? I just got to the lab right now to finish up this beat site real quick. Probably do some tracks up here. Man, whew. Yesterday was not too bueno. I'll talk about it when more people get up in here, man. But yeah, it was no bueno what happened yesterday. Got some water spilled in my laptop, man. So I can't even I don't have access to everything that I usually would have access to. What up, DeMario? How you vibing, brother? I'm just up here building this beat site. I usually would be building it on my laptop, man, but I got some water spilled in my laptop, so it's no bueno right now, man. I'm holding my composure, trying not to trip, which I've been doing good with because all my shit is on that laptop. So yeah, I'm just right now getting over that. So I'm like, let me come to the lab early, use the lab computer to finish this beat site up. Yeah, bro. Some of them X-File expansion packs too, I just downloaded on there. So I gotta make sure that I can get them back from my guy Adam. If you're watching this, man, I need them installers, yeah, my expansion packs I just finished too. So luckily I got them backed up on another drive, but the packaging I need to get resent to me. I don't have Apple insurance, bro. I need Apple insurance though. I'll probably get it after this. What up, Lasse? Yeah, so, and let me know if my screen changed over. It was supposed to be sideways. I don't know. Can y'all see me sideways still? Or is it upside? Am I like upside down? What up, Dominic? I don't know why it does this shit, man. Yeah, tell me if it's the right way though, cause I can't tell from here. My shit, I pressed one button and it flipped over, so it looks all weird to me right now. That's why it's important to keep everything in the cloud too, man. Keep all your shit in the cloud, because if you keep stuff on your computer and you lose all your files, you lose all your shit. Oh shit. What up, Christopher? So yeah, building this beat site. Oh, come on, man. What kind of shit is this? What up, Juan? Okay. Yeah, DeMario. Unfortunately, I'm learning the hard way too. I should have backed my shit up a long time ago, which I did a few months ago. Luckily I did a few months ago, but I need to get my shit backed up again. So what are y'all up to? Talk to me. I'm about to finish building this beat site out. My guy Genesis 7. I'll show you how it looks so far. I wish I was on my laptop because I could switch the screen. If y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see the screen. Can y'all see the screen? It's hard for me to hold it up and try to look, see what y'all see. That's the beat store. I'm gonna try to hold it like this so y'all can see. If I need to go through it one more time, let me know. Current deals, I gotta brighten this up so they see it. They got some dope tracks. Then we got the licensing section. letting you know what the deal is. And then we got the music section, which I gotta edit. I gotta add 3 more albums to this, and then I gotta add a new picture to this about section. But I've been working on it for the last couple of weeks. So, what up, Steven? What up, Zulu? Thanks for the love. I just hooked up my girl Tia too. She's part of my mentorship program, and she's actually pretty dope, man. On the beats and on designing. I didn't know she was this dope on the design. So let me show y'all her site. She did some of the design and already had certain elements. So it wasn't that hard for me to put it together. She already had like her base model done, the foundation, which was like 2 pages, but I added everything else and formulated it for her. But yeah, she's in business. I love her site. She's ready to talk to the customer who visits the store. That's how you do, man. So this is her player. She's using BeatStars. My other guy, Genesis, is using Airbit. You got the licensing section. Then you got the videos, right? So you can subscribe to her YouTube right there. We'll add a contact section too. And we're going to add the sales funnel as well. What up, Showtime? Appreciate the love, man. It's really like your beat site, man. I don't know if you guys realize this, man, but it's your digital real estate. I know a lot of producers, some producers that are trying to transition into real estate, but they don't understand that they already own real estate because they don't know the definition of property. They don't know that their music is intellectual property, so you already own real estate and music, and then they don't understand that their beat site is digital property, so they don't understand that they own digital real estate, right? So that's what I'm here to show you, that you have options. There's things that you can do with your music and things that you can do with your website that you couldn't do if you didn't have these things. If you didn't put your beats out, there's so many different ways that you can put your tracks out. If you never put them out, you're not going to get any bites. There's selling beats, there's licensing beats, there's and licensing beats is a whole nother level because that can go from television, film, YouTube videos, a whole nother ballgame. There's beat tapes, which you can get paid from streaming, or should I say streaming money, which there's different aspects of how you can get in that game, which is really when you start making money off streaming from your beats, you're starting to collect from the equity in your intellectual property, right? No one's gonna tell you that though. They're not gonna talk like that because they see it just like a beat. But I don't. I see this as real estate, homie. I got real estate that's paying me still from 10 years ago when I first started submitting for television film music. What up, Martin? What up, Showtime? And I'm working on making it to where beat sites, like building beat sites to where you own every aspect of the property, nothing's third party. So when I say that, we got beat players now that the beat players, they require you to pay $10 to $20 a month just to rent them. If you default on that, then your shit is you're not gonna be able to upload beats anymore. Your beat store is done. You may still have a site, but you don't have a beat store, which is where people are going to buy your beats. So when people come and buy your beats and they don't see that player, let's say you didn't pay the $10, $20 that month for some reason, let's say you did horrible that month, or you're in your beginning certain stage, which I see a lot of producers are, and you're paying your hosting, which is like, let's say $5 to $10 a month, and then you're paying the $30. If you're not selling no lease, then you're paying $30 out of your pocket every year. 30, depending on what kind of deal you got with your hosting and your player and everything. So what if you only had to pay that 10 and you had to pay that extra 20, and that extra 20 could actually go towards your marketing, right? I could show you how to take that extra 20 instead of paying them every month, and you put that towards your marketing, then your beat site will start to pay you, right? You can start getting subscribers for under $1. You're probably 50 cents per subscriber at the highest, right? What up, Phil D? So that's what it's about, man, and that's what I'm teaching these producers, these young, brilliant producer students in my one-on-one coaching program, is how to collect on your digital real estate. Build it up, right? Hook it up just like you would redesign a house, because this is your commercial business online. You don't have to go rent no suite nowhere. I rent this studio space right here, right? You see it? I don't necessarily have to. I do it because I want to, right? I do it because I want to, and it is part of my online business, and it adds to the digital aspect. So that's why I do it. But I've been working years without a studio space because I've had my online business as my commercial space. I don't have to have people come in here and record them, and sell them beats by coming in here. No, my site is my salesperson. My site I put out into the world, into the global domain, right? The universe. Shit, aliens probably on my site right now. I don't know. Niggas from Mars trying to get beats, trying to get them West Coast bangers. I don't know that, but I know that my site is out there, so anybody in the world or the universe that has access can reach it. That way, I'm not restricted to just doing local business. I'm doing global business. Hey, thanks, Martin. Appreciate the love, bro. But yeah, that's what it's about, man. And Martin, you've been following me for a minute. Do you have a beat site? For some reason, I thought you did have a beat site. I'm pretty sure you do. I just forget what it's called. If you don't, then we need to talk, bro, because you're long overdue. I could have swore you had one. And then there's that's what I don't get. The worst thing you could ever do is not have a beat site. It's like not having a store. You don't have a store. Everybody's online. Everybody's attention is on fucking Facebook, on Instagram. You think just because you got a Facebook page and an Instagram page that you're gonna make sales? No, it don't happen that way, man. What up, Saki? It does not happen that way, bro. You gotta hustle. But you gotta have your own site, because if Instagram said, yo, we don't like your shit, we shutting your shit down, there goes all your Instagram followers. If Facebook says, yo, my nigga, we not fucking with you no more, your shit is spammy, we don't like your shit, we're cutting it off. When that just happened to me, I was making a large portion of my money paying my rent from my Facebook. When I restarted from Trauma Drums and I started all the way over again with Trauma Beats and my Trauma Loops, I was in a 1-bedroom apartment. I just moved back to Phoenix, right? And I was living dollar to dollar, every dollar mattered. Inbox me your beat site, Martin, so I could take a look at it. I know I've seen it before, but it's been a minute, brother. Send it to me so I could take a look and give you some feedback on it, and we could chop it up. So, but anyway, I was in that 1-bedroom apartment. Every dollar counted. I was making my money a lot off of Facebook because I lost my email list. I lost it when I transitioned from the Trauma Drums. I didn't have access to that email list anymore. That's a whole nother story. 20,000 producers, 30,000 producers, I could no longer contact. I had 500 right before I left. That's so I could only take 500 out of those 30,000, and that's because those 500 signed up for my Soul Samples kit and my 7 Elements of Beat Making course. Those are the only way I got those 500. So I worked my Facebook up to 5,000, right? It's been like this since 2014. I've had 5,000 friends since 2014 when I first opened this Facebook page. That's because I did some guerrilla marketing shit, and I understood that I need to bring these people to my beat site. However, Facebook shut my shit down, right? Yeah, you were in the bunch, DeMario. You've been rocking with me for a minute, bro, and I thank you. I appreciate you. That's why I need you on the coaching program so we can take this to the next level, man. You can't just keep following. You got to wear the shoes, too. You got to do what I'm doing. You got to do your version of what I'm doing, and that's what I'm here to show you. Don't just follow me and look at what I do. Do what I'm doing. You know how many times I've had to watch a video on something and I don't follow it, I'm just looking at it, and then I gotta go back when I'm ready to finally do the steps that they're talking about in that video when I could have been doing it the whole time when I first started following. So anyway, Facebook shut my shit down, man. Chauncey, pull up. Facebook shut my shit down. They said, nigga, you doing some shit on here that is spammy like, and it wasn't. I was just tricking the system. I had found some certain codes to where I could send everybody a message at one time. I could tag people. Now that's spam, and I did do a little spam. It wasn't all spam, but nigga, I was hungry. Okay, so but it wasn't. I tagged people and shit, but they got on me because I was sending a message to everybody at the same time, and I was going too fast. So they shut my shit down for 3 months. 3 months. If you go back to 2014, my Facebook was way more popping because it was fresh. And before they changed their algorithms, I had a lot of people following me because I had been in contact with everybody on my list at one point. In the sense of like, I've sent you a message before, at least 80% of the people. So when they shut that shit down for 3 months, they didn't open it back up. I had to rely on my email list. Lucky I had that, because if I wouldn't have, I would have been out on the street. No lie. Lucky I could still send emails out. Luckily I could still send emails out. So, anyway, with that being said, I had to learn that if you don't own your followers, if you don't get their email address, that third-party platform could shut your shit down to where you don't have access no more. That happened to me with YouTube too. When I closed Trauma Drums, I had 10 to 20,000 subscribers on my YouTube. I had to close that down and not even access them no more. If I would have been smarter, I would have did it differently because I still own the actual YouTube channel. But I was trying to be fair in my business and with the closing of it, and I should have did something completely different. Which now thinking back on it, I would have did completely different, man. It sucks. But anyway, telling you this story is bringing me back to times where I'm fucking like, damn, that's crazy. What up, Wilson? But yeah, man, so anyway, the thing that saved me was still having a beat site and still having the emails of all of my producer followers, because all of my producer supporters. And as a producer, you should have artist supporters and producer supporters, because as a producer, you can give back to the producer community everything that you've ever learned. There's a lot of value that you have because you spent all those years learning your craft. And there's other producers coming up behind you that are learning the craft too. So they're like, yo, how can I learn? That's why I sell sample packs, music production courses, drum samples, VSTs, because that is my thing. I've been producing for 20 years. I gotta give this 20 years back somehow, right? And that beat site, that's what you're doing too. I gotta give all this years of production back to the artist. Okay, I'm gonna give the world, artists of the world, my best music to choose from. I'm gonna put my music on display. A lot of producers are failing because we don't put our music on display. What up, Ayo Miller? We don't put our music on display. We keep it to ourselves. We keep it in our fucking hard drives. We play for our homies, our family. Then, oh, we're not selling no beats. Nigga, how many artists have you played the beats for? And if you feeling what I'm saying, hit a 1 in the comments. Leave a 1 in the comments. Let me see you press 1 if you feel what I'm saying. If you're guilty of this too, I know you are, because I am. I got even though I still got old beats on my shit, and I could be putting more beats out on YouTube. I just been focused on the producer aspect of it, honestly. But when it comes to working with artists, what up, Montana? What up, Montana? When it comes to working with artists, I've been slipping on that aspect because I've been working with just one, my Miles Prime. But as far as producers, I haven't. I've been putting kits out. I've been emailing. I've been following up with my guys. I've been putting out VSTs. I've been putting all of that shit. All of my mentality has went straight into the producer world. I stopped doing television music the way I used to. And I stopped serving artists the way I used to, because I've been focused on getting the producers right. VSTs, like I said, my sound design. My sound design business took over my television composition business, which I'm balancing them out now. I'm starting to turn to more music again this year. Going into next year especially, I want to be back on that track. But it took me focusing in this one area, and I'm glad I did, because I learned how to control my own. With the television stuff, it's a long-term game. You play that for longer term. You wait, because you get paid royalties every quarter. So right when mine was building up, my drum making, my sound design business was taking off. So I stopped serving the artist and the television film game. However, I still have the knowledge in the ability to serve these multiple worlds. I just been super focused in one, so I can get that, take that formula and bring it to all the other worlds, and to own my own shit, because I don't like having to wait for them to approve my tracks. Oh, you gotta approve it, then it got to get placed, and then that's a process. So I dig it, but I need to be able to control my money right now, so I can determine how much I'm gonna make. That's what having a beat site is, because it's not just a beat site, it's your music production business. Hey, thanks, Wilson. Are you a producer or artist? You have a dope writer, Bless? What up, Bless? How you been? You have a dope writer, only 14 new generation. I don't know what you mean by the 14 new generation. But yeah, man, so even like saying that with beat sites, and then I figured out, like, yo, wait a minute. There's producers with no beat sites. I took time to figure out how to serve my people better. I went from the drum sounds, right, starting from the bottom, the basics of what you need to create a beat. Drums are the drivers of the beat. Then I went to loops. I went to the other aspect. Then I taught the 7 elements of beat making, which breaks all the aspects of beat making down into 7 steps, so you can always finish your beats. You can always make bangers. It's broken down into, I systemize beat making. No producer has ever done that. I'm the first to come and give you the formula. The formula, cuz. So that was me serving the market. And then, oh, you know what? VSTs, we love virtual instruments. They're more convenient than having to use waves. Came up with the waves, right? Okay, cool. That's the sound aspect. How to sell beats, right? Okay, let me show you how to sell beats and get your music placed. That's the business aspect, right? Those are different avenues you could take in the business, selling beats and getting your beats placed. Even showed you, even with Trauma Loops, I hired producers and started paying them to produce loops for my site. I paid producers every time they made a sale on my site. I promoted their kits. I helped put money in producers' pockets. So even with that being said, I was like, yo, okay, how can I take it to the next level? Trauma Loops is cool, but we needed more engagement. I was the only one running a big platform. I was doing too much. I had 2 business partners, but they ended up doing their own thing. It's still all love. These are my brothers. And they helped me actually build Trauma Loops, and I thank them to this day. So after that, I went to the VST aspect. How can I help you take your sound to the next level? So, and then after that, it went to beat sites. Okay, this is the big, how can I help a producer build his house, his business, his commercial real estate online? And that's why I'm talking to you about this today, because that's the bigger aspect. From that, you launch your whole career from your beat site. What up, G? My G, since 4th grade. Okay, Bless. We need to speak. I'm located in Phoenix, Arizona. Where are you located? Wilson, where are you located? You're an artist? What kind of artist? Inbox me links to your music so I can check you out. Okay, Bless. Oh, I think you told me. I think I remember you telling me about that, Bless. You sent me a link, I think. Or you were trying to. Send me a link so I could check it out. I remember you trying to send me an email. You came into the live listening, or I was listening to music live, and it was a music review. I think it was the last music review. Send me a link to the music if you still can. If not, inbox me and I'll send you my email address. I've been using, hey yo, what DAW have you been using lately? I've been using Logic. I use Logic a lot. Bobby Streets, what's poppin'? Okay, you're in Boston. My mom's from Boston. Okay, inbox me, Bless, and I'll send you my personal email so I can help you. I'm over here talking, and I need to be working on this beat site while I'm talking. But yeah, man, I love this game, bro. I love music production. I love music, period. This is what has gotten me. This is why I'm up this early in the morning. I'm up early because I love this shit. I usually hit the studio later, but since my laptop fucking died too, or not, let me not say that it's not died. It's not dead. Okay, it's under surgery right now. Since my laptop is in surgery, I have to accommodate, and I gotta make this shit work the best way I can. I gotta innovate. So that's what I'm doing. I'm innovating. I see that shit Kanye West sees when he makes beats, but I do not make beats. I love the process. What do you see when what does he see when he makes beats? I ain't never heard of him seeing nothing. I see sounds though, and I see visions. That's for sure. I get visions when I'm making a beat. If I'm into it, I can see colors. I feel like I can see the bass line and the snare. They look a certain way to me. Which if I tried to draw the shit out on like a computer program or something, you'd be like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, that's Push too. Ableton is here. Hey yo. Ableton is here. I just haven't took time to learn it. I want to though, and I'm going to. I've been working on my business. Beats have taken a back seat. And I say that because like 90% of this game is business, bro. As long I've been producing for 20 years, I'm never gonna lose that. I got that in the fucking bag. Even adjusting to this new shit, it took me some time to want to do it, then I finally did. But I can always do beats. But can you build your business like you can make a beat? Until you can do that, focus on your business. Focus on your beats too until you feel like you're at a point where you can leave it alone for a minute and come back. But that's what I had to do. I had to leave the beats aspect alone and start building my business. However, I'm going to learn Ableton. But first I had to learn marketing. Right? First I had to learn marketing. I could do it, even if you step it down. I'm not saying completely stop making beats because I didn't completely stop. That's impossible. However, I did stop for a long enough time to get my shit right. But yeah, I'll say all that to say I'm going to learn Ableton, bro. I got you. I'm going to learn Ableton for sure. Thank you, Ayo. Yeah, it's definitely about learning new things though. But I definitely am planning to learn the new the Ableton. I need some new. I went from Reason to Logic because I needed to learn something new. So I'm at that space. You're calling it right, man. You calling it right, man. But just like I need to learn that, you gotta learn how to operate your business, cuz get your beat site popping. If you don't have no beat site popping, you're losing. And like another aspect of the game producers are slipping on, you guys think that the only thing you can provide for an artist is beats, and that's the basics. Artists need everything. Artists need distribution. Artists need fucking management. Artists need social media marketing, social media management. They need artist development. They need mixing. They need mastering. They need representation as far as like their site. They need artist sites. I build artist sites too. So if you're an artist that needs a website, let me know. Hey, yo, Miller, you're in AZ too? Okay, where at in AZ are you? So yeah, artists need websites too. If you're an artist and you don't have no website, you're fucking sleeping on yourself. If you don't have a website as an artist or a producer, you haven't fully invested in yourself. And you can get mad all you want at what I'm saying, but it's the fucking truth, man. And I hear a lot of producers. I built this producer a beat site. And I'm not gonna say no names, but this has happened a couple of times. Oh yeah, man, I shut it down because I wasn't making no sales or nothing. Okay, well you weren't making no fucking sales because you didn't do nothing with it. You just let it sit. Right? You just let it sit up there and fucking die. You didn't send no traffic to it. You didn't get nobody interested in no kind of way, or did you try to? Did you try to? No. Shit, man, but I had to ask him, yo, what happened to you? What happened to your shit, man? Oh, man, nobody was buying, man. Of course, because you didn't fucking talk to nobody and you didn't ask nobody to buy. What up, Chad? Okay, we'll talk about that site, Bless. We can get your site popping. I gotta build my Artist Miles Prime site too. Yeah, bro, I'm tripping. You got, just like you're tripping with beats and you're not putting them online or selling them or getting them placed. The thing is, I can still make beats with Logic, right? I don't have to use Ableton. Ali McGuire was popping. That's the thing with DAWs. DAWs are a choice. DAWs are an option. Your business ain't no fucking option. If you want to make a living off of your music, you got to establish your music business. I don't care. Whether I produce on Logic or Ableton is not going to make me or break me in the sense of like me living off my music, but not having no beat site, that's going to make you or break you, bro. That's the difference in me not using Ableton and you not having no beat site. And not that I'm not trying to sound like no asshole either. I'm just trying to bring it home to you so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, what the fuck did I do, man? Oh, it's right here. No, it's not. Wait a minute. Yeah, you gotta have a platform. Chad, you have a movie producer out where? Where you at? Dion, what's poppin'? C-Man, what's poppin'? Yeah, I got you, Ayo. We gotta chop it up, man. Yeah, Chad, I built interactive sites. Tierra, what's popping with you? But wait till I get into Ableton and that push 2 though. It's gonna change your passion and hunger to make beats. Okay, you're right. I do gotta get into that though. So we're gonna make a trade. I'm gonna get into Ableton and you're gonna get your beat site popping. You're in Cali? What part of Cali? I used to stay in Cali. I stayed in Cali for 3 years. When I first built my web business, that's where I was. Oh, okay, that's what I did. You have a movie studio out in LA? That's dope. Now, the beat sites that I build, I'm going to tell you right now. Like, straight up, they're worth at least $1,000. But I don't charge $1,000. I could, but I don't. If you look up any website... Oh, shit, I got to put these in fucking order, too. This nigga sent me this later. Okay, so, Facebook, man. What color is it? Can you switch up the photo? Okay. And bear with me, y'all. I need to looking to do all viral for site. I'm on the west side, bro. I'm by the stadium. Chad, you're ready now for what? You said looking to do an all viral for site. I'm not sure what you mean. You're ready now to get your beat site banging? Your beat site built? What are you talking about, Chad? I know you said you had a music studio, but let me know what you need and what you're ready for right now so we can get it popping. I just helped my producer. Shout outs to my guy Obai. I built his beat site too. We just ran a campaign where first it was a Facebook ad. And his first campaign that he ran himself, he was only getting he got like 2 subscribers. And I don't know how long he ran it for, I gotta ask him. But what I did was I said I coached him. He's part of my chat coaching program, and I coached him on how he should be running his Facebook ad. We did a couple of few tweaks, and he started getting 3 to 5 new subscribers per day, probably more than that. I gotta ask him how many he has now. Okay, so you need a website for your facility, Chad? Let's chop it. Send me a message in the inbox so that when I'm done with this live, I can hit you up and we can get the business, bro. I got you, because I got time today. After I finish up this beat site, I just finished up the tier 1. We're going to keep building, though, because part of the coaching program, I keep building with you. But on this particular client, Reggie, my guy Reggie, we're just finishing up his site. So when we finish this, which is going to be in the next hour or so, if that, then I'll have time to start on anybody else's. And I'm going to start building like 10 to 20 a month, because this is just like there's need for houses and homes, producers, we need our own platforms, our own homes online, man. So I know that, and I'm going to do what I can to make it easier to help you build. Okay, so Bless, Chad, and Ayo, let's get your site started this month. Let's get it started. I have plans to, like I said, usually the sites can go for 1,000, but I'm not charging you 1,000. I got a good deal, especially this month. I got a couple of payment plans that'll work out for anyone who needs a beat site. You need some fire beats? Holla at me. Beatwebsite.com already, and you didn't use it. Oh, you're talking about with Fat Fingers? I remember when Fat Fingers did that, and it was a good idea, but the quality of his shit sucked. And I'm not hating, but that nigga shit was weak sauce. It wasn't responsive, so you couldn't see it on mobile. Uploading your beats and shit, I didn't do that. I only seen from the outside, but from the outside I could tell that the quality wasn't going to last. I see it now. I'm still looking, and all of these beat sites that they have on here are old and out of date. I'm looking at it right now. None of these sites exist anymore. I don't think any of them exist anymore. If I went to trapbangers.com, that's because they weren't working. They weren't functional. If you don't have it set up to where people are able to fucking, you're able to follow up with your people, it's not going to be functional. See, that one is on resellbeats.com. Okay, this one is still up, but it looks like shit. There's no sign up. This shit looks like just a bunch of shit, and I don't fuck with it. Fat Fingers was dope. I learned my first beat selling game from Fat Fingers, but I don't like what he did with this because the quality is weak as shit. And that's just being real. $20beats.com is the shit. That shit is still dope. I haven't looked on the mobile aspect, but I remember modeling my first beat site out of $20beats.com. They were like some of the first producers to have their own beat site, and their shit still looks good. They're missing some things though. They're missing a few aspects. Like you should have an email sign up right at the fucking top. If not, you should have a pop up. Follow up is the producer's number one failure, or failure to follow up, I should say, is the producer's number one problem. What up, Rob? Okay, Ayo, I got you. Okay, Bless, send me your number so I can call you. We can chop it up. Yeah, after I'm done with the stream, Bless, I got you. Ayo, I got you. Chad, I got you. All right, Ayo. Let's chop it. But yeah, $20beats.com. I modeled my first beat site after them because I like their shit. Okay, so reload the light edition. Which one is this shit? Soliloquy. Yeah, I'll go most recent to oldest. Soliloquy, the emergence. So soliloquy could be right there. The emergence is right there. Listening forum. And, okay, so just soliloquy, the emergence. Soliloquy. Okay, this is okay, so this one belongs down here anyway. Then the emergence belongs down here. Splash page. What you talking about, Chad? Soliloquy, the emergence, the listening forum. Is this one? Okay, so listening forum. Is this next one? Soliloquy, okay, and then these are the other ones. So the first one is reload the light edition. Bear with me, y'all. Like I said, I'm finishing up this beat site real quick. Reload. Reload. And this one is philanthropist. So I think that about does it. Okay. Yeah, this nigga site gonna look fly as fuck, cuz. And I love doing it too, cause when I hook them up, it's an energy. I'm putting your energy into it. I figure out what you want, what you dig, and I make the site you. That's the whole thing. That shit is pretty fly. I'm not even gonna lie. There's some adjustments I gotta make. But the shit is pretty much done. Yeah, I'll let me put a site in the chat. Bear with me real quick. Here, let me put a site in here that you could check out. I'm gonna send you a couple that you could peep out, actually. I'm gonna send you to my guy, Audible Flavor, which he needs to upload some beats on his site. Audibleflavor.com. And then bear with me. I'm sorry my face all up in the camera. I'm trying to send my G Chad some sites to check out. Which one haven't you seen? So I you probably seen the Genesis one that I'm working on, and the Tia one. Let me send you my guy, Black Cloud. Shout out to Chris Cargo. I think this is. I be forgetting one number. It's like 10093 or 10083. I believe it's 10093. Yeah, it's 10093. Okay. So I'll send you a couple that you can check out. I just sent them to you, Chad, so peep them out. Let me know how you feel about them. 24-hour beats? Okay, I'll check it out. Is it still up or no? I'm gonna check to see if it's still up. Nah, it's gone, man. So you must have closed it down. Please bear with me in my squinting because, like, shit is weird. And bear with me, Bless, because I can't answer no messages right now because I'm on live and working on this beat site. What up, Jason? Yeah, Chad, we gotta get that beat site back up. Who built it for you before? How'd you have it built? Did you build it or how'd that work? Oh shit, I didn't mean to turn the music off. Okay, you still have the domain? Dope. Perfect. Perfect. You got the domain, we still in business. What up, George? Oh, this one's already done. I'm tripping. What up, George? Okay, so I'm gonna be here on here for like another 10 minutes. So if you guys got any questions or anything, let me know. Just start asking right now, and I got you. I know I'm hungry as hell. Listening form. Just setting this up to where when they click on this album picture, it'll go to the album on Spotify. What up, Sam? How you vibing, bro? How them graphics doing, big bro? Bless, I'm about to send you my email right now if you're still on here. Oh man, whoo! I woke up early this morning. Oh shit. Oh, so I gotta do these ones. So right now you can click on these and get to where you need to be. Genesis got some heat on here, man. Okay, Montana, what's poppin'? Okay, y'all, I'm about to roll out, man. I've been on here for like an hour. I just wanted to give some game and show y'all the beat sites and stuff I'm working on. I'll show you the new page of hold on, that shit is clashing. Billy got his player on automatic. I'll show you the new page. Oh shit. The new page for Genesis before I leave. So this is the new one. We added a few things.